What is going on, everyone? Mystic from Mystical Tomes. How y'all been? It's been about almost a month since I last uploaded something, and I deeply, sincerely apologize about that. Life's been a little busy, been trying to open a business, so on and so forth, but to skip that whole spiel out of there, I do apologize for the long wait. Today we're going to be doing a reaction of the new remake of Dead Space, official extended gameplay overview, and I can't wait to watch it with you guys. So, this is from IGN. Please consider watching, liking, and subscribing to them and showing them the same love and support you guys show me. And without further ado, if you like my reaction, my thought process on this video, what I thought about it on an overall consensus, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and bell notification in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And without further ado, let's get started. I'm really excited to see this. So, let's get started. Right off the bat, you can tell how much work they've done compared to, I think, the 2001 or 2009 game. I can't remember exactly when Dead Space first came out, but you can tell that after almost 20 years, about 11, 12, about 13 years after it came out, you can tell how much technology has actually advanced within that decade, almost decade and a half since it's the first game ever released. So I'm really excited. First 6 seconds already look great. I love all the color designs. I love all the texture, all the palettes of it being dark, all the lights just barely showing what's going on in the distance of what you're going to shoot. So I'm excited to see this.
Hi, my name is Philippe Ducharme, senior producer on Dead Space.
Jesus, look at that! That's a major upgrade.
I'm going to give you a first look at one of my favorite sections in the game.
Please do.
So we find ourselves here in the Ishimura's hangar at the beginning of Chapter 3. We're going to make our way
that looks so good. It looks so freaking clean.
To restart the ship's engine.
Look at the difference.
For those of you who remember the original, the hangar was much smaller than it is now.
Well, I'm glad. You can tell how big the bay of the shuttle was in the Ishimura when the USG Kelligan crash landed it because a meteorite hit, or a piece of fragment hit the Kelligan, and it was off course, and then they had to basically go in manually. I would never recommend that if that was an actual, situation. But it looks a lot smaller. Look at the detail. So I'm only guessing. I'm only speculating here that the new one is only a one suit type of game, which I'm okay with because while I did like looking for all 5 suits, plus getting the bonus suit of the security guard or the security suit, I actually like this better if it's just a single suit game. That's just me. Yes, was it cool to watch? Absolutely. However, if it has all the suits, still a good game. That's just what I'm going to say about it.
We get to explore this location and literally fly through it before heading to our destination.
Wait, what? I missed that.
Location and literally fly through it before heading to our destination.
We can fly in part 1? I'm already digging this, dude.
Without load screens or having a camera cutaway is part of how we've reimagined the Ishimura for the remake.
Good on you guys, man.
We don't need to rely on the tram as the sole way to get between chapters. It is now a seamless, interconnected ship.
Dude, it's going to take me almost like a goddamn month to beat this game. I swear to God, because I'm going to explore every freaking crevice on the USG Ishimura on the outside, and then go on the inside just to go explore. This is crazy. They just made this masterpiece of a game that was ahead of its time about 13 to 15 years ago. Now it's just one seemingly long, extra, open-world space horror game where you can go explore pretty much everywhere in the USG Ishimura. Anyone who's played Dead Space or who is a fan of Dead Space, please let me know what you think of this, because I, for one, think this is a phenomenal idea. I really do. I love the detail on this. Look at that. I've been dying to frickin' go explore this part of the USG Ishimura in part 1. And I was hoping they'd do this, and they have. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
We've got 2 lurkers here. You can quickly get rid of them with the pulse rifle, or Isaac's trusty plasma cutter. There aren't many traditional firearms
Oh
on
my
board.
god.
To survive, you may have to improvise and choose how to take each necromorph down.
This looks so good. It's so clean.
We're now entering the ship. We have a lot to show you, so let's skip ahead to Chapter 3.
All I have to say is this. This is all I have to say about this. If you're going to have this type of freaking review or this kind of show and tell of a freaking game, keep it the same level when you freaking launch it and it goes worldwide. Keep that same energy. That's all I'm going to say. Keep that same energy. You know why? Because if you keep it looking like that, with all the textures and all the freaking lighting and all the freaking different, the blood, gore, everything else, all the same as this freaking game overview, you will have people eating out of the palm of your hands, saying, we want DLC, we want extra skins, we want to make sure we can get extra suits, like in Dead Space 2. If you can, sky's the limit. However, to the people that make this, don't make it as a freaking huge selling point or just a money grab. That's all I gotta say about it. So far, it looks amazing. I'm having a fanboy type day right now because this was my favorite game when it first came out, and it always kept me at the edge of my seat. Now they've taken it one step further because of new tech, and I'm okay with that. Oh my god, I want to play this game so bad right now.
We've just received a briefing to head over to the refueling station. To get there, we're passing through the machine shop over here.
Makes sense.
If you needed to backtrack or simply wanted to explore the ship further, you may encounter a completely different experience. Different enemies.
Oh, that looks so cool. Oh my god, that is terrifying.
Intensity director.
That is terrifying. That is just terrifying. That is absolutely amazing. They have all the little muzzle flares, not in like part 1, part 2, or part 3, but they have it to the point where it's so freaking realistic in a pitch black room. Just the freaking shots being fired when it has that flash when the freaking rounds are going out. It's creating that less than bare minimum lighting to see where the enemy is so you can freaking dismember them. I never thought about that. And now that they showed that extra detail, man, it's just going to make this game that much better. It's going to make me want to play this game that much longer. And I'm probably going to be playing this either on Twitch or on freaking, hopefully live stream on YouTube when it comes out. I don't know when it comes out, but when I find out, I'll let you guys know. We'll find out together.
It brings some additional tension and challenge.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. I love it. Oh my god.
The way to the refueling station is just a little further ahead.
The detail in this, man. Jeez.
As you can see, some memorable moments are authentic to the original.
That's good. You need to keep that originality.
Tons of graphical enhancement that supports strategic dismemberment. Using kinesis will bring that gauntlet.
Oh, they got kinesis still going on in this game? That is awesome. This is insane.
We need to gain access to the fuel management office, which contains the power functions for the refueling station. We can follow that cable to find our way there.
Now, I really wish they would have had that in Dead Space 1. I mean, they did have it, where it was just the bluish green line to where the battery pack led up to the door or the lift or whatever. But I really wish they had more color coding on stuff like that, where it was not like in part 2 or 3, where it's like, hey, it's a little bit more visible than just one color, instead of it just being, oh, it's red, the door is red. You actually have a whole entire power line or power cable lighting up as a red thing, so we can actually see it in minimal lighting. That actually it's an extra touch, and I've been saying it for like the last couple minutes. Extra touches, small little things, can add and have such a big impact on the game. And so far, I don't even want to watch the rest of this. It's already sold me on buying it. What about you guys? Let me know. I mean, we're going to watch it, the rest of it, obviously, but this looks phenomenal. I can't really, it's perfect. I mean, it might be perfect to me. I don't know about you guys, but to me, it is perfect. From what I remember of the game, when I first beat it not that long ago, on playing it for you guys, which took way too long to do, this looks so freaking good. I love everything about it. The lighting, the textures, the gunk and the grime on the engineer suit, the advanced engineer suit. It's all adding up, and it's just adding points to all the things I wanted done on this game. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below.
One of the things we tried to achieve was to add more context to the various objectives, to expand on what was there, and bring a bit more detail and depth.
As you should. As you should. You need to add that extra little bit. Nice. Nice.
The refueling station has no power. We can
remember
look for
this.
a way to access the fuel management office. This card should allow us in, and we can now make our way back.
Hello. Who are you?
Isaac. Hammond.
Daniels?
That's Kendra Daniels. That's Kendra Daniels. So that's what I remember her name is. Yeah, Kendra Daniels. Damn, they did an upgrade on her to make her look way like she was hot in the first game. We all can admit she was hot in the first game, but they've made her look absolutely stunning in this game. And yeah, they might have changed the voice actor, but she looks freaking phenomenal. So realistic on a digital screen.
Glad to disappoint. I barricaded myself in the computer core. I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I tracked down your rig. You're an engineer, right? I'll give myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
What is that?
Now that we have access to this room, we're faced with a very tough choice. We could cut power to life support.
You gotta be kidding me. Seriously? You have to make a choice between South Refuel Station, life support, and whatever the third frickin' one is? Get out of here, dude. Just get out of here. That's all I could say. Just get out of here with that. That is actually really funny and also terrifying to make that choice. It's like you just do the refuel, shut off the life support, it's a finite amount of time. No thanks.
And rely on air canisters for oxygen. But today we'll play a second.
And we're gonna take off the lights too. Get out of here. Oh, you can do that now. That's cool. That is probably the sickest dismemberment I've ever seen in my life. That is so cool, man.
Restored, the South Refueling Station can now be activated.
That is so freaking cool. Oh, not the this part was also, when I first played this was probably one of the scarier bits, but it wasn't like terrifying. It was scarier because you're in a very confined room waiting to get decontaminated. And if anyone's been in a decontamination room, it takes anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds. Well, if this was 30 seconds, this was like one of the longest 30 seconds of my life in this game, because it's like everything wanted to just murk you right on spot right there.
In the decontamination room, using new tech, we've cranked up the tension.
Yeah, it looks like it. They kept the original sound of the necromorph too, which is good.
Dynamic smoke creates that thick and opaque atmosphere that makes you lose track of the lurkers.
That's not good.
When they're right next to you.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, they changed the barb tips, man. That's what they did. Made them a little scarier, too.
It adds to the claustrophobia.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Of necromorphs.
Phenomenally done, dude. Just, this is awesome. This really is awesome. Oh, big boy. Okay. That was a big boy.
Our last stop is the centrifuge. It's offline. And
Still, look at the detail.
Down to the planet below.
Look at the detail on that.
We've added so much detail in here. Particle effects, lighting, floating debris. We wanted this room to be imposing and tell a story at the same time.
It absolutely is right now.
It's a lot more impressive, and its size makes it harder to keep track of the incoming necromorphs. So audio plays a huge role.
Do not tell me that these damn things, their eyes reflect the light off the frickin' light that we have off our rig helmet and a frickin' plasma cutter light that we have on the little flashlight. Do not tell me that their eyes reflect that, because that just adds even more tension when you're firing these things, or when the light's barely on them, you can just see glow-in-the-dark eyes. That is awesome, dude. I'm smiling ear to ear right now. I don't know if you could tell that because of the mustache, but I am smiling. They did this game justice. Now, so long as it's not a frickin' money grab or a cash grab of any other fucking shit on there, excuse my language, I'm A-okay with this. I am. And I'm not trying to say, oh, people need my permission on this, but when you stay loyal to a game, the frickin' fan base will always love you for it. So, well done, you guys who were frickin' doing the remake on this. Well done.
Directional threats.
This is great, man. I want to see more. I really do.
With one of the generator modules back in place,
that looks so cool.
The second one. Flying in zero-G and not being anchored to the surface makes spatial awareness extremely important.
Ooh, that is creepy.
Combat encounters can quickly become deadly, especially with leapers.
Oh yeah, leapers, yeah. Those guys were a pain. Those guys were seriously a pain in that.
And now, with the generator modules powered up, the centrifuge is ready to be activated.
Generator module attached. Clutch engaged. All personnel clear for centrifuge restart.
I hope you enjoyed the sneak peek at the new Dead Space. Thank you for tuning in.
That looked great. It's amazing. That's all I can say. It was phenomenal. It was well made. It was well executed. It had all the things I wanted on a checklist, and they added extra. From the reflection of the lights or the lenses, the retinals or whatever you want to call it, the eyeballs from the friggin' necromorphs, adding that little detail on there, adding the extra fog in the decontamination room, spot on, looked great. It did add that extra layer of claustrophobic atmosphere to it. I love the detail. The one thing I don't like about it is how Isaac Clarke walks. It's a small detail. Hopefully they, fix that. It's not a problem. He just walks very stiff, like he has a stick up his butt. Gameplay, combat-wise, storyline, however, it looks a lot more realistic than the game that was 13 years old or almost 15 years old. Looks absolutely amazing. You guys did an amazing job. Well done. If you guys see this, please consider letting me get a little sneak peek or a demo of the Dead Space. And, that's what it is. But anyway, moving on. If you guys like my commentary, my feedback, and what my reaction on this thing was, please consider hitting the like, subscribe, and bell notification in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. And I will see you guys in the next video. So, take it easy.